Wee, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Donnie B all day. So, listen, I sent out the D-Bad Preacher to Mikey because Mikey is offering a sharpening service for my 10,000 subs. Sub, like, share, do all that stuff right here. It's real easy. And Mikey is just an awesome dude, right? But one thing I found out about Mr. Mikey, and I will show you right here so you can see all this. I found out letting Mikey sharpen my preacher that Mikey is not an honest guy. Mikey, kind of a liar. And what I mean is, he told me that the edge is just okay. He didn't get it the way he liked. It was just okay. This thing is sharp. Mikey. Woo. Mikey got this thing sharp. And it is sharp. So I think Mikey's version of sharp and the normal person's Mikey version of sharp are two different sharps because he freaking nailed it. This thing, he didn't change the overall edge profile so it could still be a hammering chopper, because if you make them too thin and too sharp, then you're going to end up risking damaging your edge. He made this thing sharp without ruining the ability of the knife to knife. What an awesome freaking job Mikey did. This thing's phenomenal. And he was so disappointed that it couldn't be as sharp as he likes it, because he likes them so sharp. And he, for some reason, he believes that this isn't sharp enough. Mikey, this is sharp, bro. He killed it. So he throws in this little Imperial Sodbuster, American Sodbuster style knife, made by Imperial. And he said, I just wanted to show you what I really do. And so remember, when I hit 10,000 subs, Mikey's doing a sharpening service. So somebody is going to win a free sharpening. This is so insanely sharp. Look at this. Look at, do you see the difference there? Holy mackerel. No hair. No hair. So yeah, Mikey makes them sharp. And this isn't some brand new knife out of the box. You can see that by the grain in the steel and whatnot, and by the just how the clear is off of the handle, you can see that this is an older knife, that this has been used. And Mikey, you do know I use my case Sodbuster all the time. I am a Sodbuster fan. I love this style of knife. And he gave this to me. I think that's awesome. But this is freaking sharp. So when you use this service right here, you send him the knife and then he'll send it back to you when it's done. You are going to get a knife super sharp. Now, this thing is, I get it, it's difficult to sharpen. And the reason is because this is a knife. This is a normal knife, right? You look at it, it looks like this. It's on me. It's on me. My QSP that I freaking love. I mean, it's a knife, right? So you can see most knives look like this. This is how they are. If I sent this to Mikey, it would come back razor freaking sharp. This knife is slightly different. So being that it's this big, this knife is really hard to sharpen, right? It's just harder. But Mikey did it. Mikey did it. He made it sharp. He made it nice and sharp too. But this thing is crazy sharp. He wrote me a letter explaining it all, and luckily the letter came on paper. Let's see, without cutting my arm off, if we can just give it a little. Oh, I missed, but you could see where I hit it. It went straight through. I wanted to catch it on the edge, like that. Look at how clean that is all the way through. Look at that. That is so So clean. So clean. Let's see. I'm going to chop off my leg. Ready? I don't know if I'm hitting it or I think I'm just hitting the bottom. Whoa, that just made a nice little cut there. It's too soft. Now, it looks like it's not, but you remember, he's making a real, look at that. He's making a thick edge because it's made for it, but you could see where right there, that's freaking sharp. So, now I gotta pick up all these pieces. This thing is really, really nice and sharp. I got a new Tanto in today that I will be bringing you, along with another katana that is sweet, and I have some more coming. But let's see if we can just get it into the corner here. All this styrofoam, I'm gonna get it everywhere in the house. Somebody's gonna be pissed. So we're gonna have to take these outside. That's what we have to do. We're not playing with these inside. We're gonna take them right outdoors, and we are going to have fun with Sharp. Now I need to clean all this crap up. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right. So now that I got most of that cleaned up, let's see. Just through all the plastic bubbles, it's like no problem. It's just gliding through. He did a fantastic job. I'm also going to give you a little sneak preview. Watch this. This isn't the katana, but this is what just came in just now. Mr. Sandman, yes, bring me a dream, ba ba ba. Make it the greatest that you'd ever seen. So check this out. Look at this Sakeo, man. That is beautiful. All silver. Boop. Oh, man. Hand done. It's got the white ray skin. And it's got a real clay tempered himon. It's got all the oil on it right now, so it's hard to see, but you can see it. That is a clay tempered himon. And this thing is freaking beautiful. So what I would like to do, even the Baki, look at that, man. Just freaking beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What I would like to do is a video like katana versus buoy, right? Because this would be the Japanese buoy if you're in the field, right? If a samurai needs to process something or do something, or if they're stuck somewhere and all of a sudden they need to process some kill for food, like a pig or something, this is going to be their buoy. So I want to see how they compare just normal use for normal use as far as that's concerned. And we're going to give it a good test and see which one feels the way it should and why and how and all that. But that's just a preview. Wait till you see the katana. It's gorgeous. Wait till you see the other ones. These are gorgeous. But this is just phenomenal. I loved this. Thought that was awesome. What a great looking piece. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about sharp. So let's go sharp. Come on. All right, I'd ask and say, hey, what do you think? What do you say we test these buggers out? But I don't really care what everybody else says. I'm doing it. All right, so now I got a big glare, so I might have to go backwards, which I never do. This is going to be weird. All right. So let's check some edges here. Let's check some edges right here. First, we're going to use his little Sodbuster Imperial that he sent me. And wow. I mean, come on. That little guy, not a lot of leverage when you're talking about that. But it sure worked. And look at the cut is so clean. I don't know how I'm going to do it with this guy, but we're going to try it. And just like that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's sharper than what I sent it to him, I'll tell you that. Especially because I was using it. And this thing is falling apart. It really needed a new edge. It did. It needed a new edge. So let's take this guy right here. This one was giving some knives problems, but then some knives just breezed right through it. The ones that breeze through it are usually named D-Bad. All right, speaking of, let's see how this edge is going to hold up to a beating. A Mikey edge. Can you beat on it? Right through a solid knot. And there is a solid knot of a trace of it going through that thing. It is, ooh, I felt that one hit me. That is just nice. That is just freaking nice. It's perfect. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Mikey's a liar. He said it was eh. It's more than eh. It's yeah. Mikey, you got to get your sound effects right, buddy. Eh is different than yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Oh my, it literally sheared this knot. Like just sheared it. And again, the edge is immaculate. It's just immaculate. That's sharp, boys and girls. That is sharp. Let's put that sharp piece of blade over there. Stick it in that log. And let's see what we got right here. Let's see. I've got some of this extension cord. Let's see if we can't just, oh, like shaving paper thin pieces of this rubber. It's just so sharp. Let's get all the way down to the bones here. And look at that. Look at that. Man, this is one of those knives that's so sharp that I actually have to concentrate, because I'll cut off the tip of my finger. I'm concentrating while I'm looking at you. I need to concentrate. Hello. So, I mean, it's just sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Let's see if it's sharp enough to cut through all the copper. I'd say that's a yes. That was just a simple push. Let's see, how does it look after that? It's an Imperial. I don't even know what it's made of. No damage. Let's see. And cutting through copper wire, a big one, I just dropped it. 3 major strands, it is still 100% shave sharp. 100% shave sharp. Guys, Mikey's no joke, man. You've seen the credentials. I put his card up there. Look at that information. Use that information. If you want your knife sharp, you want it really sharp, and either you don't have the time, or you don't have the patience, or you don't have the ability or the tools to make a knife sharp, and you want something sharp, if you're getting ready to, you know, you have a trip coming up, or you just, you know, maybe use yours like I do in the winter for all your fireplace stuff, and you want it to be sharp, man, reach out to Mikey, because your knife will come back sharp. Can't do that with that. There is a knife that we can do that with, though. Let's see. Look at this. It's just shaving it. Shaving it. That is crazy. Mikey, you did a great job. Just a great job. I just had a bug fly up my nose. It was so scared of the edge. A gnat flew up my nose to get away from this crazy looking knife. Man, it is shaving this piece of wood. That's crazy. That's crazy. Am I still in there? That's crazy. It's just, man. That thing dug in. That thing dug in. So yeah, so anyway, so I had Mikey sharpen the preacher, and it came back like that. Mikey said it came back like, that thing is awesome. I mean, the preacher's awesome no matter what, but now it's sharp and awesome. That's a dangerous combination. That little sod buster, that Imperial right there, that's one of the sharpest knives I have in the house right there. That thing is sharp. That's like, you know, when you get a brand new Spyderco, and you guys know I'm not a fan of Spydercos because of the look, but I'm a fan of how they function, how they work, and how sharp they are. That's like when I opened up the Tenacious and I cut with it for the very first time out of the box, and I was like, holy crap. That's the kind of reaction like my mind is getting from that little Imperial that he sent me. That edge is so sharp, it's like cracking open a box of Spyderco. That's just sharp, man. Ooh-wee. Let's see right here. Let's see. Okay, so now this might be a little difficult. What I'm going to try to do is a push cut through something that moves. And I'll give you an idea. If it wasn't sharp, this is going to, I mean, you can't, it's just going to move all day long. Let's see. Did you see that? Try to do a push cut on a weed, guys. Look at that, on a flimsy weed. Look at how clean these cuts are. That is a push cut, boys and girls. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't ever, ever doubt Mikey. Holy crap. That's a push cut on a dangling weed. And to give you an idea, there's no way I know my preacher can do it because it's just too big. But maybe we try. Maybe we try. All right. So clearly he made the preacher. Look at how it skinned it. He made it sharp enough to do a push cut on a weed. Oh, see, that one rolled. I see the cut, but it rolled. See? It's hard. You can see it right there. It just bent. I cut it, but it didn't go all the way through. That little thing right there was so sharp, it just went over and over and over again without a failure. Speaking of failure, Bigsby's still in the yard. Hey, he didn't fail. Roscoe, however, never even came out, that lazy guy. So, guys, sharp matters. Sharp counts. Sharp means something. If you have a knife that isn't sharp, send it to Mikey, because 2 pieces of leather and 2 pieces of foam shouldn't be this easy to cut. But they are when Mikey sharpens your knife, I'll tell you that. Man, this is awesome. This is awesome. Mikey did a great job. It's like you get something from somebody that you want to be really good, and then when it over exceeds expectations, it just makes you happy. You're like, I wanted it to be right. I wanted it to be good. I had no idea it was going to be that sharp. I mean, none. I thought all this time Scab might have just been giving them some lip service because they're cool with each other. Let me tell you something. Scab was not lying. Mikey makes them freaking sharp. I mean, sharp. Oh, this beast of a knife. He makes them sharp. Sharp and strong all day long with that guy. All right, so, man, guys, definitely look at the name on that card. Get the number, get that Facebook address, get his email, whatever you got to do to get a hold of Mikey and say, how do I use your services? And he will get back to you and say, you use my services with a smile, because that's what's going to happen if you choose to. Man, the preacher looks good. It feels good. That edge feels nice. I mean, it just feels nice. There's no other way around it. It's just, look at that thing. Look at that thing. I don't know if you guys are even getting that in the picture. Whew. That is just a very, very well-honed edge on a very, very large knife. Very, very large knife. Whew. Mikey, great freaking job. So, give old Mikey a call there. Tell him what you got. Tell him what you need. Say, I need it sharp. I'll tell you what, it'll come back sharp. No doubt about that. Mikey is the freaking man. He's the freaking man. And I'm going to put a link to his YouTube channel in the description. And, man, I got gnats flying all over me. And that way you can go and you can subscribe to his YouTube channel. The dude is for real. He is for freaking real. Mikey knows sharp. He knows sharp. Follow his nose. It always knows. Get a hold of Mikey. I am Donnie B all day. Till next knife.